Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NFL Countdown Rundown Show. Glad you're here. This week, we're going to take a look at our standings. We've got 2 weeks to go before the playoffs. And so I want to go through, like we usually do, the NFC and the AFC, take a look at where we are, and give some playoff who's in, and then also some projections who I think is going to get in. So let's go ahead and start off with the NFC. We'll start off with the NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles, not surprisingly, are in the playoffs. They are pretty much secured the division the East crown, and yeah, they're a good team. They were having a couple problems, but the two games against Washington and the Raiders, those were good games to get to have a reset with because you sometimes need those easier teams. Not that they're easy, but I mean, sometimes you need to be able to work some of the things out that you're struggling with. It looks like they have. So, yeah, the Eagles are looking good. Dallas, unfortunately, they had a good run, just fell a little bit short, but there's next season. They got a lot to be looking forward to for next year, so I like that. The Washington Commanders are out. Again, they're like the Giants, just decimated with injuries, but we got 2026 to look forward to with them. The NFC North, the best, probably one of the most competitive divisions. All these teams, all four of these teams are good, but Chicago, they're in. They won, so they are definitely in the playoffs. But Green Bay is hot on their heels, as well as Detroit. Yeah, Green Bay suffering from some injuries. It's been tough for them. They're a good team, but yeah, they still the Green Bay is going to get in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. It's just that Chicago's in for sure, and so good for them. Good for Caleb Williams. Really happy. I don't think Detroit and Minnesota are going to make it, and it's only because of how competitive the NFC West is to them comparatively. So yeah, the NFC South, fun division. Carolina beating Tampa Bay. Who would have figured? Beginning of the year, I knew Carolina was going to be good with their defense, but holy cow, man! I look at Bryce Young doing great. The Carolina Reaper, I love it. So good for them. They're running the ball. They're doing good, and Tampa Bay has just been slip sliding away. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. They lost some games at home that should not have been lost. And, to be a good team, you got to win the games that you're supposed to win, and they should have won the game against Atlanta, and but yeah, they should have won at least one of those. So Atlanta, New Orleans, these teams are playing for next year. It's kind of unfortunate. We've had some hope for Atlanta this year, but yeah, injuries plagued them. New Orleans is building, so I'm going to say, look out for New Orleans next year. They got a good coach. Um, I got a sneaky feeling New Orleans is going to be a lot better than they are this year. So, all right, finally, the NFC West in hot, just like the NFC North. Just super great division. They got more wins. They got Seattle, San Francisco, LA. All three are in the playoffs. Um, but we don't know who's going to win the division or what seeds they are. But all three of them are in the hunt. Boy, did you see San Francisco play against the Indianapolis Colts at Indianapolis? They're looking good. They're seem to be peaking at the right moment. So boy, can anybody stop Christian McCaffrey? He's like he was 2 years ago. I mean, every time he touches the ball, it's 10 yards. I mean, it's pretty awesome. That guy's having a great year. So nice to see him back because that was a heck of an injury he took. And then Seattle Seahawks, you gotta love. I love the way they play. They're so physical. And then the Rams are the Rams. Matthew Stafford there and a good defense, good solid coaching. Um, yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, let's jump over to the AFC now. We'll start with the AFC East. And who? New England. Who would have thought them at the beginning of the year? I didn't think. I thought it was going to be I thought they were going to be mid-level, but look at them roll 12-3 at the moment. That's a great credit to their quarterback, to their coach, to the staff, to the whole team. Playing well. Buffalo's one game behind them, hot on their heels. Both have secured playoff positions. Um, and yeah, Buffalo looks good. Goodness, they're really tough, tight. Miami, what can I say? They should be better. I know Tua struggled this year. I don't know. Um, but don't count them out. 2026, they'll be back. Uh, I think they're going to be one of those surprise teams next year, but they got to get that quarterback situation squared away with whatever's going on with Tua. And the Jets are, well, they're building. They're building. It may need one more year for them, but they are making the right moves. They are going to be in the future. Look out. They got a lot of young talent, so they're going to be up and coming. AFC North, another fun division. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Why are they fun? Well, Pittsburgh and Baltimore just pounding it out against each other. Baltimore, unfortunately, is just not doing all that great. I have a feeling Lamar Jackson is, even though he won't probably never admit it, I don't think he's 100%. I think he's probably playing at 80%. And him constantly getting injured and sick, that's because he's not fully healthy, in my opinion. So they may be, and then there's been some really bizarre coaching decisions. I mean, what's going on with? I mean, I was going to say Thierry Henry. You got Derrick Henry, who's like Thierry Henry. You got Derrick Henry. You get up, you just give him the ball, let him run and run and run. I mean, you don't need a coaching degree to know that. Okay, so he fumbles. You know what? He's a professional. Those guys go at him so hard. So no, I wouldn't. Well, anyway, but Pittsburgh's looking good. My goodness, what a game against Detroit. Aaron Rodgers, the leader that they needed, and now he's got that team rocking and rolling. So credit to Mike Tomlin, the coach, and the OC and the DC. They really put together a nice team with what they have, and so I'm going to say they're going to probably win and then make the playoffs based on winning the division. Cincinnati, um, well, their season rides on Joe Burrow, and so him being out, that's what okay. What can you do? Um, they'll be back next year. We'll see. It'll be better. Cleveland, hey, I did it. I knew it. Shedeur Sanders. I mean, like I said, I said this in my preseason. I watched him 2 years in Colorado, and I watched him at Jackson when he was with the HBC team, and it's slipping me right now. But you know, I never questioned his ability as a pocket passer. He spins it, he puts it on a dime. He's a good quarterback. He's an NFL level ready, and I'm glad he's getting his opportunity now. So good for him. Um, yes, this is kind of a year that's going to be gain experience type of year. That's what this should be about, gaining experience so that next year you can come back and rock and roll. So, okay, heading to the AFC South, Jacksonville secured playoff spot. They're looking really good, and Houston right behind them at 10-5. Houston's red hot. Their defense is outstanding. Jacksonville, boy, talk about a good team. That's nice watching them, and they don't have Travis Hunter playing. That's what's amazing. So, Indianapolis, I'm sorry your season kind of went with Danny Jones. Feel bad for you because you guys were really moving forward, but he'll be back. We got next year, so still not out of it though. Keep working. And then finally Tennessee, which was their building. This is their year of experience and building. Kind of like Cleveland, get the experience in for Cam Ward, and next year I think we're going to see both for Cleveland and Tennessee their positions reversed. All right, moving to the AFC West. Two teams are in, Denver and the Chargers. Denver riding the defense, boy, and their quarterback looking good, but they lost, but that's okay. The Chargers are on fire with the injuries and everything. Could you imagine if they had everybody? The offensive guard linemen that they lost, if they had them, these guys would be unstoppable. They would be like probably 15-0 or something at this point in time. I don't know. It'd just be. But Kansas City, well, what can you say? Injuries. They got the injury bug, so we'll have to scrap this year, go to next, and the Raiders. I don't know what to say about the Raiders. I was high on them. I guess I don't know. Tom Brady's got to figure something out, um, because I like the Raiders, and it's really sorry to see them down in the basement like that. All right, so let's go to the playoffs. All right, AFC at this moment. Okay, Denver, New England, Jacksonville win the division. They're in top four, top three seeds, and then Pittsburgh. I'm going to project is going to win. Now they don't have Derek Metcalf the last two games, so yes, one game's against Cleveland. They should win that. But then they got to play Baltimore. That could be a make or break game. So, but I'm going to project that Pittsburgh's going to do it. Now, in the wild card hunt, we have the Chargers, and Buffalo and Houston. Honestly, these teams, unless they drop the next two games, they should be in. Uh, Now, right hot on their heels are the Colts. The Colts need to win out, and they need like Houston to slip up. So they're still in it. They could still do it. And then the next one's Baltimore. Baltimore needs to win both games. They got the Packers, which is a winnable game based on the injuries up there in Green Bay, and then they got the Steelers. So even if the Steelers win and get to 11-6, Baltimore. Oh, I'm sorry. No. If the Steelers win one game, they got it. They're in. But so Baltimore needs the Steelers to lose both games, which could happen. Remember, Metcalf's out, and Cleveland's not an easy team. Don't get me wrong. That defense will stifle you. So, and Shador is going to have a breakout game one of these times, and he may just do it against Pittsburgh. So, yeah, you can't. You never know what's going to happen. So, yeah, Baltimore still is in it, but everybody else, Kansas City, Miami, I don't really anticipate that they have much of a chance. All right, the NFC. We have Seattle, Chicago, Philadelphia. I'm going to project that they win their divisions outright. Now, it could be, but San Francisco, LA, they could win it, the division. Green Bay has a shot, but honestly, let's just say at this point in time, Seattle wins it. They do have a game in hand, so then you got Chicago, Philadelphia. There's no way Philadelphia's going to screw this up. So, yeah, and then you got Carolina as the winners of the South. Now, Tampa Bay needs some things to happen. They need Carolina to lose one. Tampa Bay needs to win both, and they need to win their last game against Carolina. So Tampa Bay could still be in it. In the wild card hunt, so to say, San Francisco, LA, they're in. They clinched it, and then Green Bay and Detroit are kind of neck and neck right now. Detroit needs to get some luck, but Green Bay, Green Bay doesn't have it easy. They got to play Baltimore next, and then, after that they go. So, give me a second. That was dumb. I just want to see who's home and away. Okay. They're home for Baltimore, but then they're at Minnesota. Ugh. Yeah. You don't know what's going to happen. It's anybody's game right now. Detroit still has a shot. They just need some breaks. So we'll see what happens. Let's see who does Detroit have coming up. Their last two are against the Vikings, which is winnable, but it's going to be at Minnesota. But I think they can win it. But then they got the Bears. But now look, the Bears will be the last game. The Bears may not be playing, so Detroit could win out the last two. So we don't know. And then, like I mentioned, for Tampa Bay, they need a little bit of luck in Carolina to lose. So anyway, that's where we're at this week 16. I'm excited for the upcoming games. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. And we'll see you in the new year. Cheers.